Our great-grandparents built a world that runs on this shit right here. Until it starts running on something else, we gotta feed it, or the world stops.
Curious about what's next for Landman? You're in the right place. Landman Season 2 is shaping up to be one of the most anticipated returns on Paramount Plus, with Billy Bob Thornton leading the charge once again. From potential storylines to casting news, here's everything we know about Landman. Season 2. What is Landman Season 2 about? At the heart of Landman is Tommy Norris, played by Billy Bob Thornton, an experienced oil expert navigating the high-stakes world of the Texas oil industry. Season 1 introduced us to his role at MTEX, run by Monty Miller, played by John Hamm, and the various threats, deals, and personal struggles Tommy had to overcome. The first season ended on a shocking note. Monty suffered a fatal heart attack, leaving the future of MTEX uncertain. While Tommy doesn't seem like the kind of guy who wants to be CEO, he may have no choice but to take on a leadership role to keep the company from falling into the wrong hands. Beyond the business drama, Landman Season 2 is expected to continue exploring Tommy's relationships, including his complicated dynamic with his ex-wife, Angela, Larter. With cartel conflicts escalating and new power struggles emerging, Season 2 is set to be an intense ride filled with high-stakes drama, betrayals, and unexpected alliances. Will Demi Moore have a bigger role? Demi Moore's involvement in Landman has already been a major talking point, and there's a strong possibility that her character, Cammy, will play a much bigger role in Season 2. After earning an Oscar nomination for The Substance, Moore's rising star power could mean more screen time for Cammy and a more prominent role in the MTEX drama. One of the biggest questions surrounding Landman Season 2 is who will step in to run MTEX after Monty's death. Tommy doesn't seem eager to take over completely, so could Cammy be the one to take charge? With her long-standing history with Tommy and her own motivations in play, Cammy might be the perfect candidate to steer the company in a new direction, one that aligns with Tommy's expertise, but also brings a fresh perspective to the business. If Moore's character does take on a larger role, expect to see plenty of tension between her and Tommy as they navigate the power dynamics of MTEX. With cartel deals, corporate politics, and personal relationships all colliding, her presence could shake things up in a major way. How will Andy Garcia's character impact the story? One of the most intriguing elements of Season 1's finale was Tommy's shift from dealing with low-level cartel members to coming face-to-face with Galino, the cartel leader played by Andy Garcia. Unlike the henchman Tommy previously dealt with, Galino is a strategic, intelligent figure who operates on an entirely different level. Billy Bob Thornton himself hinted at the growing tension between Tommy and Galino, describing their dynamic as a chess match. This means Season 2 could focus heavily on their battle of wits, as Tommy tries to navigate MTEX's involvement with the cartel while ensuring he doesn't lose control of the company or his life. Garcia's performance as Galino adds an entirely new dimension to Landman, and his character could prove to be one of Tommy's most formidable opponents yet. With the oil industry and organized crime crossing paths, Season 2 could dive even deeper into the corruption and hidden deals that shape the business world. If Landman Season 2 fully explores this rivalry, we could see Tommy and Galino engage in power struggles that go far beyond money, pitting two powerful men against each other in a fight for survival. Who is returning for Season 2? While the full cast lineup for Season 2 hasn't been confirmed yet, we can expect many of the major players to return. Billy Bob Thornton is of course reprising his role as Tommy Norris, and with Demi Moore's growing prominence, it's likely she'll be back in an expanded role. Larter, who plays Angela, Tommy's ex-wife, has expressed strong interest in returning. Given the unresolved elements of their relationship, her presence in Season 2 could add emotional depth and personal stakes to Tommy's journey. Michelle Randolph, who plays Tommy's daughter Ainsley, has also hinted at wanting to explore her character's evolution in Season 2. With the younger generation stepping into more prominent roles, Ainsley could become a key figure in the storyline. Other returning cast members could include Jacob Laughlin, Paulina Chavez, Kayla Wallace, Mark Colley, James Jordan, Colum Fior, and Mustafa Speaks. With Taylor Sheridan's reputation for character-driven storytelling, we can expect plenty of new additions as well, potentially introducing new rivals, allies, and industry players who will further complicate Tommy's world. When will production begin? While Paramount Plus has yet to make an official renewal announcement, Billy Bob Thornton has suggested that production for Season 2 could begin as early as February or March 2020. 2025. This would keep the series on track for a late 2025 premiere, assuming there are no delays. However, production schedules in Hollywood can be unpredictable. Other projects from Taylor Sheridan, like 1923, and Special Ops Lioness could impact the timeline. If Sheridan wants to personally script all of Season 2, as he did with Season 1, it may take longer to finalize the episodes before shooting begins. That said, given Landman's success, drawing over 15 million viewers in its first month, it's hard to imagine Paramount delaying the series too long. If production starts as planned, we could see a return by November or December 2025. But if there are any unexpected delays, there's a chance we may not see Landman Season 2 until 2026. Hopefully, Paramount makes an official announcement soon so fans know exactly when to expect the next chapter. Is there a chance Landman Season 2 won't happen? While it's always possible for a series to be canceled, even after being renewed, the likelihood of Landman Season 2 getting scrapped is extremely low. The show's incredible performance on Paramount Plus, where it became one of the platform's biggest hits, makes it a valuable property for the streaming service. With Yellowstone coming to an end, Landman could step in to help fill the void left by Taylor Sheridan's flagship series, giving fans another high-stakes drama set in a world of power and corruption. However, while a full cancellation seems unlikely, delays are possible. Sheridan is currently juggling multiple projects, including 1923, Special Ops Lioness, and the Yellowstone spin-offs. If he insists on writing all of Landman Season 2 himself, it could slow down production. Additionally, if scheduling conflicts arise among the cast, especially with Billy Bob Thornton and Demi Moore, who have multiple commitments, it could push the timeline further. Despite these potential obstacles, the fact that both the cast and creators are openly discussing Season 2 suggests it's only a matter of time before production officially moves forward. The real question isn't whether Landman will return, it's when. Fans will have to stay tuned for official announcements on filming, casting updates, and a premiere date. When will Landman Season 2 premiere? Based on the projected production timeline, the earliest we could see Landman Season 2 premiere is November 2025. This would follow the one-year gap between seasons that many high-profile series aim for, keeping audiences engaged while allowing enough time for production and post-production. Given the show's massive success on Paramount Plus, the network will likely want to maintain momentum and avoid a long hiatus. However, several factors could delay the release. If production doesn't start as planned in February or March 2025, the timeline could shift. Taylor Sheridan's involvement in multiple projects, including 1923 and Special Ops Lioness, may slow things down if he insists on scripting all of Landman Season 2 himself. Additionally, potential contract negotiations or scheduling conflicts with key actors could also push back filming. One factor that might influence the timing is Demi Moore's Oscar nomination. If Paramount Plus wants to capitalize on her newfound prestige, they might prioritize an earlier release to maximize her star power and draw in a broader audience. On the other hand, if the network prefers a more strategic rollout, they might wait until early 2026 to ensure a polished and well-executed season. Until Paramount Plus makes an official announcement, all we can do is speculate. But one thing is certain, whenever Landman returns, it's bound to be a high-stakes, drama-filled ride that fans won't want to miss. And that's everything we know about Landman. Season 2, with major plot twists, intense rivalries, and a star-studded cast, the next season is shaping up to be one of the most exciting yet. Stay tuned for more updates, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for all the latest news.